Hi, I'm Sam. Welcome to this new Ruby Training Academy video. Today we're going to be going through how to prolong the life of your drill bits and using the new premium drill bits and the EasyGress as well to see the difference and comparisons. So at Ruby we have three different types of drill bit. We have electroplated like the EasyGress here, we have sintered like the 4Gress, and we have vacuum brazed like the DryGress Premium, the DryGress and the 4Drill. Okay, so both these bits have different cooling methods. So the EasyGress and 4Gress are designed to be kept cool using water and slow RPMs, whereas the dry drill bits, the DryGress and the 4Drill, have two different versions. So the smaller of the sizes are wax filled to help keep cooling, whereas the larger ones are air cooled. Now with regards to life and the amount of holes you get out of each bit is really dependent on how hard the product you're drilling is and how you're using them. But in general, the EasyGress get the fewest amount of holes, the 4Gress get a lot more holes and can be resharpened using our cleaning blocks and sharpening blocks, whereas the DryGress and the 4Drill get a decent amount of holes out of each, but the premium drill bits get a lot more than the DryGress when used correctly. So the drill bits also vary in what they're used on. So we do some for drills, like the EasyGress, 4Gress and the 4Drill, and we do grinder ones like the DryGress and the DryGress Premium. These are designed, so the drill ones are designed to be spun at a slower RPM, the grinder ones are designed for the high speed RPM. Okay, so now we're going to be fitting the bits to the respective tool. So with the EasyGress, which we'll be demoing shortly, insert the small end into the drill bit, into the drill, after you've opened up the chuck, going the right direction, okay. Then hand tight, and there we go, so that's not going anywhere. One thing to note as well, always make sure your drill is on drill mode and not on hammer function if it has that setting, because hammer setting just destroys the drill bits. Next, we'll be fitting the DryGress Premium onto your grinder. First of all, always ensure that your grinder is unplugged and turned off at all times. Press the block, screw it on, and then just tighten it up with a spanner, but don't do it too tightly, just enough so it bites. And then you're ready to go. Okay, so now we're going to fit the drill guide and the water pump for it before we start drilling with our EasyGress here. So, a bit of downward pressure, blink over, and just check it's got a good bite to it. Now, get the hose and just plug it onto here. So what this will do is it'll feed water to the drill bit, cooling it and keeping it going for longer and getting the most life out of it as possible. So filled with water, make sure it's tightened up and it's off, and then pump it up just to get pressure in. You can feel the resistance building as well if you've got it done up properly, like that, as you can see. Right, and then when you're ready to go, you will squeeze this trigger and push this forward into a lock, which will then spray water. Okay, so now we're actually going to start drilling. Now we've done everything we've needed to, gone through it all. Just one last thing to remember is before you actually start and put it down onto the tile, always make sure you're spinning and going before you actually touch the tile in question.
Eight fenders. Alright.
Okay, so now we're about to move on to using the DryGress Premium. Due to the high speed of grinders over drills, you don't need a guide to actually start off, as you're about to see. You just start at an angle, let it bite, then you bring it up, then oscillate it to help with cooling and make the drill bit last longer to get it through. So
Not doing it right now.
no, basically yeah. So basically I'll explain how much quicker it was. As you can see how much faster it is. Also the oscillation there helps get the dust out and bring air in to help keep the bit cooler to get the most life out. And at the end, as you saw, tapping it with a spanner just to make sure there's nothing residue left in the middle of the drill, which oscillating does help. Okay, so now we're going to put the Drygress Premium bit through its paces. First of all, I am going to put to excessive pressure, not oscillate and not clean the bit out, and show how many holes we get. And the second half, I'm going to be putting the correct amount of pressure, oscillating it, and cleaning out after every hole and letting it rest between. Now, as you can see, this one has done one hole, which you'll have seen from previous, and that's it. So we will add on one to this total count in a second. Okay, so to summarise then, so dry drill bits for the grinder, high speed, cool between and make sure you oscillate to get the most life out of them. The wet bits like the EasyGress and the Foragress, keep them wet the whole time, let the drill do the work. Also remember, the larger the drill bit, the more holes you will get from it all. Thank you.